Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Gutter Trash. My name is Eric.
And my name is Jason.
This is episode 48. Yes.
Oh, we should have totally reviewed 48 Hour or something. That would have been good.
148.
148?
On episode 148.
Oh, okay.
We'll review another 48 Hours.
Okay. I've never seen that one, so yeah, that works out.
Alright.
I've seen the first one.
Of course, that's gonna be, a while. What if you wind up seeing it before then?
I'll forget it.
Okay.
I'll forget it.
Of course you will. You'll forget it the minute you stop watching it.
Is Nick Nolte in it?
It's forgettable. Yes, they're both in it.
Okay.
And by both, I mean Nick Nolte and
Richard Pryor.
Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Who?
I thought you said... Never mind.
Who did you say?
I said Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay.
I was at least going with a black guy.
See, that's a little racist.
What?
It's a little racist.
To call him a black guy?
No, you basically just said that you can't tell them apart.
I did not
They all look alike to you.
I did not
just say.
I did not say that. At least I'm not picking on the midget.
I never picked on the midget. I love Danny DeVito.
Because he's a funny midget that makes you laugh.
Well, that's true. He is. We were discussing this the other day. Is Danny DeVito a midget, or is he a dwarf, or...
I think we
or
both...
is he just a really short dude?
Yeah, we agreed that he's just a short guy.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have, like, that dwarf look or that midget look.
Right. But he is abnormally short.
Abnormally short, yeah. And maybe it's once you get so rich, you're in a different bracket where you can't be...
Yeah, I don't think it's like taxes.
Yeah?
I don't think it's like that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think he was always not a midget or a dwarf? Like, even when he was on... What was he on? Taxi or something? What show was he on?
That would be Taxi.
Okay, yeah.
Also, not taxes, just Taxi.
Yeah, just Taxi.
I don't know. Was he famous before Taxi? I don't recall.
I don't think he was even famous during Taxi.
Oh, yeah, no, but...
I think it was because of Taxi that he became famous.
And I'm sure that while he was on Taxi and he was famous during it.
But I think he was like 6'4" back then. During Taxi.
No, that was just the box he was in.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
He was in the cage.
Okay, yeah.
He'd hand out the assignments.
He seemed taller. Yeah.
To Tony and Nardo and Latka and Alex.
Wow, you remember all of them.
And Bobby.
Have you seen that in the last 10 years?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have not.
Oh, yeah.
Last time I saw Taxi was on Nick at Night in the 90s.
There was, I think it was about back in April. I was at my parents' house and I was house sitting for them or something, and WGN had Taxi marathon.
Really?
On like one of the nights that I was there.
Was that set in Chicago?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
WGN is a superstation, my friend.
Yeah?
A superstation.
Really?
Much like a TBS or a TNT.
Or like a Walmart super center?
Sort of, but not.
Okay.
In which Walmart is a store that sells things all across the country.
Like pharmaceuticals and groceries and such.
Yes. And other merchandise such as electronics and entertainment items.
Mm-hmm.
Plus everyday household needs. Whereas a superstation is a television station that airs across the country. Showing things like baseball and old syndicated shows.
So weren't they out of Chicago though?
They are based out of Chicago.
Okay. So that makes,
this is true.
This is where it all comes together in my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are the broadcast home of the Cubs.
That's right.
Yes. Just like TBS is the broadcast home of the Atlanta Braves.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But do you just automatically say, just because a show airs on TBS, well, that's not based out of Atlanta, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Growing Pains did not take place in Atlanta, I'll tell you that much.
I had some growing pains in Atlanta. I visited my aunt when I was younger and saw a Chuck E. Cheese. Well, no, we went to a Chuck E. Cheese and she was telling me how amazing this place was. And when we got there and I was like, this is just Showbiz Pizza. You just changed the name. You stole our Showbiz. So that was a painful growing experience.
But now, every Showbiz Pizza is a Chuck E. Cheese.
I know.
And
my childhood fears have reached fruition.
And you must feel like everyone who travels from the East Coast to the West Coast to find that their beloved Hardee's is now Carl's Jr.
What?
What the fuck is a Carl's Jr.?
That's horrible. I don't know. I remember when Roy Rogers turned into Hardee's. That was depressing.
You got me on that one.
Yeah, that was my favorite fast food restaurant.
Never been to one.
Oh. And then unfortunately I went to one in Maryland or Pennsylvania or something a couple weeks ago, and the barbecue sauce was not the same as the barbecue sauce they used to have, which was the big draw of Roy Rogers, was their amazing barbecue sauce.
It's a fast food restaurant, right?
But home of the best barbecue sauce I've ever had.
Fast food, though, right? I'm pretty sure it's probably just Heinz slapped in a package.
No. I could drink it. I've literally gotten
It doesn't matter that you can drink it.
It's so good.
It's probably still just watered down Heinz.
It's got some weird spices and a lot of sugar.
Employee spit. Because their lives are ruined because they work at a fucking Roy Rogers.
Maybe they put like a follicle of Roy Rogers or Trigger or Dale Evans' hair in every jar, and like now they're finally gone. It's all gone. Maybe that's why it sucks now.
Maybe
they've ran out of Roy juice or whatever the secret ingredient was.
Hey, Roy juice is good.
Yeah. But the best part about that place, well, a couple best parts. They have if you order large fries, even today, it comes in a holster shaped like a gun holster with a belt loop. You can put it on your frickin' belt and walk around with fries hanging out, which is awesome.
Okay. For the listeners who don't know me, I am a very large fat man. Even that is disgusting.
And then
Even I have to stop and wonder, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I've done it before.
Oh, that's... get out. Get out.
But I'm a Buckaroo Club member. In kindergarten, no, seriously, you gotta hear this, dude. In kindergarten, we went on a field trip to some museum or something. Who knows? But we all stopped at Roy Rogers to eat, and that was the memorable part, because of the fucking barbecue sauce. And
your holster of French fries.
I can't remember, but I became a member. I had signed up to be a Roy Rogers Buckaroo Club card-carrying member. And they give you this, like, leather-bound card. I'm serious. I mean, it wasn't just, like, the thing like give you a hothead burrito where they slap stickers on it.
Right.
It's, like, a leather-bound card in, like, plastic. And it says, every time you go there, you present this card for, it says, like, until you're, the age of 12, you can present this card for a free large drink. And I found mine in my basement, like in a stack of crap. And I took it out there. This is like 2-3 years ago to Roy Rogers. And I was like, hey, look, I found this Buckaroo Club card. I was like, it's from like 1982. I got this. I've carried it around ever since. I was like, I'm past the legal age limit of getting the free drink. But does it mean anything that I still have it? And they looked at it and the lady was like, let me ask my manager. And she brought the manager over. And the manager looked at it and she was like, if you still have this, you can have the free large drink. So even though I more than doubly surpassed the age limit, they gave me the free drink. That's how cool they are at Roy Rogers.
Okay, that's a good story. Alright. I take back every bad thing I just said.
And
if I didn't say it, I was thinking it. Good.
And when you get those booster seats at like Wendy's or whatever when you're a kid to sit on something, they gave you a fucking barrel with a saddle attached to the top of the barrel, and that was the kid's seat. It's like white trash multiplied by cowboy movie. That's how, with great barbecue sauce.
Well then.
Okay.
I'm happy for you.
All right.
Alright.
So how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
What are you drinking?
Zubida. Jack's Pumpkin Spice Ale. From the Michelob Brewing Company.
Really, is it?
Yes. And you?
I'm drinking Roxy Rollies, a Magic Hat Autumn Seasonal Beer. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Good indeed.
Cheers to, and there's a cowboy on your screen.
From Darwin Cook.
Lone Ranger was my favorite cowboy when I was a kid.
As was mine. I even loved that movie. The Legend of the Lone Ranger.
Yeah?
With Christopher Lloyd as, what was the villain's name? Cavendish?
I don't know.
Okay. Christopher Lloyd as the arch nemesis of the Lone Ranger.
Is this like 80s?
Like 81.
Wow.
Yeah. Tried to watch it recently because it's available on Netflix on Instant View. Oh man, talk about just getting kicked in the nuts by nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
The Thundercat syndrome, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Otherwise, no, hey, I'm doing alright.
That's good. It's very good.
We just watched a movie of your choice.
My choice. Oh. Did I explain why I chose that?
I believe you did.
Okay.
Our listener, John Bobash, who apparently loves it when we say his name on the show.
Bobash.
That's creepy. Yeah, he suggested it too.
He suggested it. I met him in, me and Pat did some traveling, and we were in D.C., and we were drinking in a bar, and he suggested it. And apparently, I was, I'd had a couple of beers, and I wrote it down on the back of this index card, because it sounded great when he was describing it. And when I got back to Dayton, I was cleaning out my pockets, and I pulled out this index card, or this business card, and I saw on the back of it said, Perfume, Story of a Murderer, and I was like, what is this? I literally had to look it up on, I was like, is this a movie or a comic? Cause it was from a comic book guy's business card that I got at the show. Right. And I looked it up on IMDb and I read about it and I was like, oh yeah! Cause I did not remember it at all.
I had seen this in the theater, as I explained last week. I think, that was in the part that we managed to save last episode.
Forgot about that too.
I'd like to forget that. But, no, I think, I'd seen this in the theater with my ex-girlfriend. Saw it for free.
Really?
From the Neon.
How's that?
They had some sort of MySpace thing, the first 25 people to write in and say why they want to see Perfume for free gets in. And,
what was your reasoning?
I think my reasoning was that I wanted to see the movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good enough reason. Apparently.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Man, I love the Neon.
Huh?
I love the Neon.
I do too. I just wish they'd have movies that I'd want to see on a more regular basis. I think we've expounded on that multiple times in the past.
Yeah. It's old
hat for us.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. So this is my second time seeing it.
My first.
Your first.
Mm-hmm.
You are a perfume virgin.
I am. I've never worn cologne once in my life, by the way.
Seriously?
Yeah, never.
Really? Well, that explains a lot, actually. Sorry to bring it up to you in this manner, but...
Oh, man. You guys are lucky. You can't smell me. Actually, you've all met me. Everyone listening's met me. So, sorry.
You do at least use deodorant.
I bathe, use deodorant, and soap.
Okay.
Occasionally shampoo.
All right.
No.
Well, those all are good things. Now, of course, in what was it, 18th century France when the movie takes
Yeah,
place.
like 1760s.
Yeah. Hygiene, no, not a big deal.
I would have fit right in.
Yeah, which is why they had perfume to cover up the stank.
The stank. Oh my gosh, I know, this movie... I don't have, like, a queasy stomach
Yeah.
or anything, but we ordered pizza.
We started watching it right as we started eating.
I'm eating my first slice of this pizza by this local place I've never tried before, and I'm like, wow, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
First 2 minutes of the movie.
It was a birth on a dirty Paris street.
And it's not like the birth in, like, Benjamin Button. It's like, oh, there's the birth.
Yeah.
It all just happened.
Yeah, it just got squeezed out, and she cuts it with a dirty fucking
Fish knife.
And there's just
A
dogs.
montage. It's like a montage, yeah.
Yeah, dogs eating crap on the ground, people throwing up.
Onto walls, which drips down a little.
Yeah.
Fucking maggots.
Maggots, people gutting fish.
Rats eating things.
Yep.
Dogs doing business.
Yeah.
Yeah, all during my first slice of pizza. I don't know about yours.
Yeah. Same.
And to Fox, I think it's called Fox Pizza.
Fox pizza. Yeah.
And to their credit, it was still yummy.
It was a very good pizza.
Yum.
Some good mushrooms.
Yeah.
Huge.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen mushrooms that big on a pizza before.
And they didn't look like those canned mushrooms you get at, I won't say the name of the place in the shopping center with Mavericks, but canned mushrooms over there. The Italian place.
Jimmy?
Emmy J's Eats a Bay. Area A.
I'm pretty sure that no one from Jimmy's Italian Kitchen is listening.
Right, well, probably not. I still didn't want to slander them.
Yeah.
With them and their canned mushrooms.
Well, I'm pretty sure almost every place uses canned mushrooms.
Oh, I still go back there and eat there. It's good. I'm not against it.
In fact, I can probably say that the place that has the freshest mushrooms that I've ever had on a pizza has to be Donato's.
Really?
Yeah. Just crisp. They seem like they're right out of the grocer's cooler.
Ooh. I'm not a big Donato's fan.
You should be, because they're good. Their sauce could be better.
Yeah.
But,
I don't like their bread.
You mean the crust?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
Why are bread and dough both synonyms for money?
I don't know.
Like, one became a synonym, and then you're like, well, if bread's a synonym, I guess dough is too.
Yeast isn't.
No.
Crust isn't.
Right. Like, if like, you get $1 that's, like, torn, like 2/3 of the dollar's missing, you're like, damn, I got a yeast infection.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
Or if, you get like a big roll of, or like you go to the bank and like exchange money and you get like a pack that's like wrapped up.
Uh-huh.
$50 worth of ones. You don't say, "Oh, that's a biscuit."
Yeah.
A biscuit of ones.
Yeah. You're taking all your coins that you've dug out of your couch and you're like, can I get a loaf of bread for this doll face? That doesn't happen.
No.
Okay.
But that has nothing to do with the movie.
No.
No. So the plot of the movie is basically, a guy by the name of Jean-Baptiste Grenouille.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I was just going to call him Sniffy Guy. That's all I could remember.
He is born with, sort of the mutant power to keep it nerdy.
Yeah. He could have been an X-Man.
He could have been an X-Man. Probably would have been killed, much like Cypher from the New Mutants.
Oh.
Before he merged with Warlock.
You're right, though.
And you know that.
Yeah.
He has the ability to smell anything. He can differentiate odors.
Cipher their ingredients.
Yep.
Just decipher, I guess would be
He can locate people, much like a Wolverine could.
Ooh, or a bloodhound.
Or a Sabretooth.
Ooh.
Because Bloodhound is not a member of the X-Men.
It should be in, like, Exiles or something.
It sounds like he'd be a Rob Liefeld character.
Oh, Bloodhound, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the word blood's right there. Yeah, why not? Yeah, just put some steam and rocks in front of his feet and you got a comic. Oh, Liefeld Hayden, it's too easy. It's too easy. I'm sorry I went there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, superpower nose.
And, yeah, so he's
a lonely sort.
Yeah, well, his mother abandons him pretty much as soon as she gives birth to him because she just assumes he's dead.
Yeah.
And he starts crying. She winds up just abandoning the baby. And she's caught and hanged. And he's put in an orphanage.
Until he's like 15, is that what it was?
13. Where he is then sold to a tannery.
That's when I was sold to Mavericks, when I was 13. No wonder I liked this movie so much. It mirrors my life.
Well, maybe, at least Jean-Baptiste had the foresight to try to get himself sold to a better job eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm still looking. Just shopping around.
But yeah, so he works at a tannery, then he sort of realizes that, if it doesn't work, he's gonna be killed. So he works his ass off, and eventually he gets taken into the city for a delivery, where he experiences a whole new world of scents and odors, and life is just opened up to him.
By Dustin Hoffman.
No, not just yet.
Okay.
It was him,
okay.
Yes. But while he's experiencing all these new things, he discovers the other good thing that the other thing that he's good at. Killing folk.
Killing. Yeah.
Because it is called Perfume. Story of a murderer.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know no spoilers. I don't know.
It's Perfume, the story of a murderer.
Yeah, don't read the whole title. Spoiler. It's right there in the box.
But no, the very first thing is, he's following this girl around in the city. He's obsessed with the way she smells.
Because she smells like a hot dame.
She is kind of a hot dame.
Yeah.
And she's also got fruit.
Yeah.
And those two things combined equals smell good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ladies and fruit.
Yeah.
Two things I like the smell of.
Fruity ladies.
Yeah, whatever.
Fruity dudes.
Fruity dudes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So he basically stalks her throughout the city.
It was creepy, actually.
Gets super close to her and just starts smelling her.
I haven't seen a stalking like that since a Queensryche video. I'm gonna get close to you.
But then he hears some people nearby and panics, and she's about to scream. So he grabs her and accidentally kills her.
Yeah. Do you think she's had a heart attack, or was he smothering her?
He was smothering her.
Because he
had her hand over her nose and her mouth.
Right.
And while she's dead, he basically...
nose rapes her.
Yeah.
It was weird though. It looked like this weird Photoshop thing where they paused her on a blue screen so it didn't look like she was breathing. Did it look like that to you?
Not to me.
And it looked like he's sniffing all over her, abdomen and nether regions and neck and whatever.
And boobies.
And her breast region. But yeah, to me it looked like a blue screen thing because she was frozen still. She was not moving.
Maybe they actually killed her.
They could have killed her. I think it was filmed partially in Texas, so that's legal there.
I don't think I've ever seen that actress in anything else.
Why would you? She's dead.
Exactly.
Right.
But no, so from that point on, he's sniffing her, he's nose raping her, and he loses the scent. He can't keep the scent of her with him, which freaks him out. So he is determined from that point on to preserve scent, all scents, No Matter What, which is where he turns to Dustin Hoffman.
In his powdered wig.
In his powdered wig and makeup.
I know, I didn't recognize him for a second.
When I saw this in the theater, it took me a while to figure out that that's who that was.
Mm-hmm. Powdered wigs. I honestly want to do some research on that to see why and for how long and like all the reasoning behind powdered wigs. Is it just because they were dirty haired people and they looked good?
I don't know.
I mean, is that it? There's got to be more, right?
I am not sure.
And like, how long do they wear those things?
I don't know. These are things I don't know.
Ask me next episode what I found out.
I will probably not remember, but
I'm gonna try to remember to search that up.
So he becomes an apprentice to Dustin Hoffman. He learns how to create perfumes, which is where the other part of that title comes in.
Perfume.
Mm-hmm. So spoiler on that too.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, we're just ruining the whole fucking thing. They should have had like a scratch and sniff DVD box.
Well, this is a Netflix rental, so, if they did, I don't know.
Oh, maybe they didn't. Okay.
Because this just comes in an envelope.
Right.
And, I've tried, I was gonna buy a copy of this, when it came out on DVD, whenever it did. But, it was, way too expensive for not enough special features to make it a worthy buy.
Right.
But if I ever find it used, I totally will.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Sweet.
I haven't yet, because I'm pretty sure that you and me, my ex, and John Bobosh are the only people who have seen this movie.
I bet Dustin Hoffman's seen it.
Dustin Hoffman, and Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber. Who's it?
Alan Rickman.
Oh, okay.
From Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. I was like, it's that guy from Galaxy Quest. That's how retarded I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't go Die Hard. You don't pull the Die Hard immediately.
Well, I always jump to anything.
Is it because he has the mustache in Die Hard?
He had black hair. But I jump to anything with Sigourney Weaver first, and then I travel down the line.
No, Bonnie Bedelia?
Bonnie Bedelia. Is that like Amelia Bedelia?
No, it's the woman who played John McClane's wife in Die Hard.
Oh.
Who's slightly more attractive than Sigourney Weaver.
But Sigourney Weaver is way cooler.
I'm
a big fan.
You're only saying that because you love Alien.
Oh, I like her in everything, though. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters? You got Ghostbusters.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest is an adequate film.
What was that movie?
She was actually attractive in that movie for the first time ever.
Which one?
Galaxy Quest.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Uh-huh.
No way.
Yep.
What was the movie she was in?
Ghostbusters 2.
That's the one I was thinking of.
No.
There's just a Michelle Gondry movie about Fat Swaller and making Jack Black was in it.
Yeah. Be Kind and Rewind.
Yeah, Be Kind and Rewind. Yeah.
She was in it for 5 seconds.
She was kind of a bitch in that movie.
And then incredibly small role.
Yeah.
One would say almost non-existent.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. But she sold it.
Long enough that we saw her in the movie while we were getting ready to leave our hotel room.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to see that movie all the way through at some point.
Yeah, we should get it on video. That would just be perfect.
I don't have anything to play those things.
I do. We can watch it at my house.
I don't want to go to your house.
And then we could,
have people there.
What do they call it when they,
bands practice there? I don't want to go to
What did they call it?
Live out in the ghetto.
There's shootings and drunk, shirtless people.
Yeah.
No, what was the version of the movies that they had in the video store? They were called, like...
Sweeted,
yeah.
That's what it was.
We should just sweet it. Make it ourselves.
Make our own?
Yeah, just get the script.
We could sweet a copy of Perfume, A Story of a Murder.
Awesome. I
don't think we'd have enough aberrant nudity to make it similar.
This is very aberrant. I don't want to be involved in the nose rape scene on either side of the coin. Yeah.
Well, the orgy scene? You up for that?
We have to. Okay, let's just start talking about this movie. Okay, yeah, I do want to talk about that. Yeah, this movie was very aberrant. Yeah. we saw that on the opening credits. It said
It's rated R
for
aberrant nudity, violence, and sexual situations, or something like that.
I never noticed the word aberrant before on a
Yeah, I don't think it's on
a rating
most
one.
movies. Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
but yes, about the time that he was nose raping her, I was like, well, this is pretty aberrant. I see what they mean. So where we at? You were talking about how he became the Dustin Hoffman's apprentice.
Oh yeah, we touched on it. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to spoil on this.
Mm-hmm. We've already ruined the fact that there's a murder,
Right?
and that there's perfume involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it even more and say that there's more than one murder.
Yeah.
And we've also already spoiled the fact that both Man and Hans Gruber are in this movie.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I want to say the guy who does SpongeBob's voice, but I'm probably wrong on that.
Was he the executioner?
No. Movie's directed by a guy by the name of Tom Tykwer?
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 Tykwer.
It's Tykwer.
Okay.
He's German. And he directed a movie in the mid-90s that I watched like 6 months ago for the first time. Run, Lola, Run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that was decent.
It's a decent movie. It's definitely sprung out of that whole post-Pulp Fiction indie movie era. You know,
Like
it's very
Natural Born Killers, all that kind of.
Kinda, yeah. It's very overtly stylistic to the point where it's like detrimental to it.
Yeah, that sucks.
But otherwise, it's like a pretty solid movie. This is I don't think is his first movie he's done since then, but he hasn't directed too many.
It's a beautiful movie.
It's gorgeous.
And like the
Sets, the cinematography.
Yeah, just like I don't know what, I guess that would be the cinematography, just the way everything looks so, like, wet and gross in that like, fish market town.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's, like, there's a lot of shadows, and it's very creepy.
Yeah. Definitely does not romanticize Paris in the late 18th century.
And then towards the end, it sort of has, like, almost like a Pushin' Daisies, like,
colorful, bright.
Yeah, like neo-realism sort of. Like, it looks really great.
Yeah.
That's my professional wording of my review. It looks really great.
I like this movie a lot.
Because it looks pretty.
It's pretty and
it's cool, and there's boobs and nose rape and fish and
killing people.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It almost had like, it reminded me of Amelie in parts, like just how pretty it was. Very pretty.
Never seen it.
I gotta pick that sometime.
Sometime, but you won't.
No, I've been meaning to for like a year, and I never will.
Yeah, you might at some point, or maybe I will.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Actually, I've got another one in mind, starring the chick from that.
Oh yeah,
that I would probably rather see, but I think it might be in Noir.
Really?
So I don't want to pick it for a while.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get away from that.
Although it has been about 15 episodes since we've done.
Oh, really? Then let's do it up. Shit, yeah,
motherfucker.
So we talk about the orgy? This Friday at my house, anyone that's... Oh no, we should talk about the orgy in the movie first. Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll save that other one for the wrap up.
Yeah, it's an advertisement. Anyway, we don't want to bombard you with...
You save it right for the end, that way people will remember right when the show ends.
Okay, sweet. I've never seen more people... I don't want to say fucking. I want to say in the act of foreplay.
Of ecstasy.
Yeah. There's a lot of background foreplay. There's probably 1,000 people in various states of undress in one scene.
If there's not, it's shot as if there are.
Yeah.
Very clever cinematography to give you that impression, if there is actually not 1,000 people about to have sex right in front of you.
Yeah. Can you imagine that day on the set? Like, and on 3 people, take off your clothes, sucking, fucking. All 1,000 of you. Nobody smile. Everybody smiles, but nobody laugh.
I did actually wonder if, like, the extras casting call for that, was like, couples only.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's like an old couple, a lesbian couple, and then, just bunches of naked people.
Yeah.
It was weird. It's crazy.
It was, what am I saying?
Titillating.
I was going to say aberrant.
It was very aberrant. Yes. Yeah, can you imagine owning that DVD when you're like 11 years old? Like, Jason, I'm gonna go to the grocery. I'm just gonna watch the last 5 minutes of Perfume for the 1,000th time this week.
I think as an 11-year-old, you could probably just put it on any scene.
Yeah.
Because there are tits
seriously.
abound.
Oh yeah, I mean when you're 11 though, you get such a big boner. I could have made away with just the scene where he's putting the dead cat in the vat. I was ready to go at the drop of a hat back then.
To be fair, that was pretty hot.
Yeah, it was some hot pussy.
Hot wet pussy.
Hot dead pussy. What? We're talking about a cat here, just so you know, if you haven't seen this movie.
We're retarded.
But the best part is that we know it.
That is true. That is true.
It would be more sad if we didn't. So yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was good. Thanks, John.
Yeah. I'm not going to thank him because...
You'd seen it already.
I'd seen it already.
Thanks, Neon.
Thanks, Neon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amanda, for going with me when I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Because enjoyed it intensely.
But I really think Beyoncé deserves our thanks more than anyone right now.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I still wish I knew any of the lyrics to that song.
The Beyoncé song?
Yeah.
We could just make something up. We'll record it later and insert it so it looks like we knew.
Or we could just put that song in.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay.
Beyoncé, you can't handle me. You can't hold a candle to a man like me. You can't even jiggle my handle, see, 'cause I'm more than a handful B. Beyoncé, you can't handle me. Can't hold a candle to a man like me. You can't even jiggle my handle, see, 'cause I'm more than a handful B. Beyoncé, come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind, Beyoncé. Come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind, Beyoncé. It's your destiny. You wanna get next to me, but my love is so slippery and it will slip away from thee. Meet you at the discotheque, sex you up, my sexy pet. Dance until we both are dead and then continue as undead. Beyoncé, come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind, Beyoncé. Come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind, Beyoncé. 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 Beyoncé, come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind, Beyoncé. Come through the door, Beyoncé. Across the floor, Beyoncé. I think you'll find Beyoncé. I'll blow your mind.
Alright, thanks, James Goldchaka.
Yeah, good song, James. Good joke.
Oh, I'm probably not going to put that song in.
Damn it. Well, thanks anyway, James.
Yeah. Thanks for the hours of entertainment.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. My eyes are killing me. I don't know why.
Allergic reaction.
Yeah, probably. I've been handling a lot of dust the past couple days.
At work?
Here.
Really? Oh, that's right. You've been searching.
I've been organizing my comics for the first time in 5 years.
Wow. And you've got a lot of comics.
I have a shit ton of comics.
I remember a while ago you were telling me, I was like, so did you find, I forget which one, Finals, I think.
Finals.
And you were like, oh, It's probably in a box of comics in my closet, but I can't get to my closet because there's boxes of comics in front of my closet.
Yep. I will say, though, I have a huge stack. Well, not stack, but many huge stacks of comics next to my bed on top of my guitar case, which I don't have my guitar in my guitar case. Just in case I ever actually wanted to play a guitar.
It's in a comic box.
It's in a comic box that I can easily get to.
Yep.
But I have all these stacks of comics, and usually, like, this happened the other night. I was sleeping, and I turned over, and I kicked a stack over. But now, they're not organized, but they're orderly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
First
step.
First step. I've been doing this very slow. I've got so many fucking things that I figured the best way to do this is to like pick like 4 or 5 titles and just find all the issues of those and put them together. And then once I get that done, then I'll go back and pick like,
another 4 title.
Right.
See, I that's not a bad idea, but I think that you'll end up doing it like 50 times.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think you just sort them by company first. And then like each pile, like the Marvel pile, then you just lay a stack of Avengers, a stack of Spider-Man,
Right.
and then sort them out. Because that way you won't go through the whole thing so many times.
You'd still go through the whole thing so many times, so.
But small chunks at a time, though.
I guess, I don't know.
It just seems less
But
daunting.
on the other hand, all the books that I'm going to get rid of,
Right. Oh, yeah.
I've gone through them all now.
There's like 400 of them sitting there.
And you're going to give those away at Mavericks?
I'm gonna see if I can get you some trade on like about a 10th of them.
Right.
And then the good ones. And then yeah, we'll give the other ones away.
Right. This is, I think, a good fair warning to anyone who ever thought that, I collect comics and someday these are going to be worth something.
Right.
Yeah, I just made a stack of like 1,000 comics that I'm just going to get rid of. And you, as a professional retailer,
Who's also your buddy.
who's also my buddy,
Should be scratching your back here.
right, found like maybe 50 of them that you
may.
might
Yeah.
be able to get me
Yeah.
some trade.
Yeah. Yeah. And not even cash.
Right.
Just other worthless comics.
Right.
Yeah. I love it when people call too. Sometimes people call the store trying to sell crap to us.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've got these comics that have been in my garage for, they're old. They're old. They're like 10 years old. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We mostly only buy books from like the 70s and older.
Right.
And they're like, oh, well, some of these might be even older. Some of them are still in the plastic. And I'm like, I've literally told people, I'm like, I try to be nice, but
Right.
a couple times I'm like, ma'am, if they came in plastic, we don't want them.
Right.
Like, if it ever came bagged in a plastic bag.
Pre-bagged.
Yeah.
If it has a really shiny cover.
But sometimes I think they mean, like, they see a comic in a bag and board,
Right.
taped down, they're like, oh, it's still in the plastic.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, I thought everybody knows those don't come that way.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
And because they can clearly see that the back opens up and closes.
Right.
Because you or I could place, a bucket of feces in a bag, and it would be still in the plastic.
It's true.
So that itself doesn't equate being worth something to me, just
Right.
because something's in a resealable plastic bag.
Well, I guess it depends if when they bought it originally, if they remember whether or not it came sealed in plastic in the first place.
Oh, like they've never even opened it,
Right.
probably.
Then maybe that's what they mean.
Right.
And that could count for, say your X-Force #1s, or, just your average issue of the Punisher War Journal that,
Right.
was a back issue.
Oh, like the annual with a trading card or something.
I was thinking more like, just a random, a random issue that's
Oh, like
just,
number 3.
like they bought the back issue. And
Oh, I think I meant one that was sealed in a plastic bag.
no.
Okay.
Like they bought, a back issue with the bag and board,
and
they just assumed that that's
the way it
That's
came
the way
out of
it
the
is.
factory.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
The comic factory.
Yeah. This great comic factory in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comics in bags.
Yes.
I guess Death of Superman's still worth about $8 or $10.
Really?
The black bagged one.
Really?
Only to people who see this is a really weird market on that book. It's only worth money to people who see that and they're like, "Oh my god, I think that's worth like $50." And they buy it for $8 to $10.
Right.
And they get home and they look up on the Wizard and it's $3.
Right. But, well, I guess I'm confused. Well, obviously, you as the retailer, you're going to mark it up, somewhat.
Yeah.
I would hope fairly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you saying that $8 is the fair markup for that?
Yeah, I think it lists for like $10 or $15. I don't know. We usually put them at like 8 or 10, and we always sell them. We don't have any now.
Yeah.
And it's worthless. No one that cares about comics ever buys that.
Right.
Only people that care about making money. And that's the only reason it's still worth... Isn't that bizarre? The only reason it's worth money is because the people that
think it's worth money
are making it worth money. And they think it's going to be worth money because people that want to read Superman are making it worth money. But it's worth money because people that want to invest in Superman are making it worth money.
Right.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarro.
Now me, I only care about the story.
And the art.
And the art. That awesome Dan Jurgens art.
Oh, yes. Doom. The punching the months prior to the actual death.
I have nothing against Dan Jurgens.
No, me neither.
He's a solid artist.
Solid is the best word to describe him.
Yeah. He's not bad. He's not amazing. He's a workhorse.
He does not phone it in.
He does not phone it in. He does the best job he can, and what he does is quality. It's just not mind-blowing.
Right.
He is 100% solid as a fucking rock.
He doesn't push the boundaries, but he pushes his pencil to the limit.
Pushes his pencil, and he gives you that product that you want, and it's never bad.
And it's still bagged and worth $10.
Right. Okay, let's take a break.
Okay.
I'm on the basement,
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Gutter Trash.
That was bizarre. But I guess it's probably no worse than how I introduced the show, so.
Well, thank you.
Or
I'll take it as a compliment.
The forced conversation that I pretend to have with you. Like I actually care about anything or have an opinion.
The forced conversation?
Yeah.
Was
It's a struggle to do
Oh.
this.
Now you brought me down.
Oh, it's not you, it's me. I think I'm a sociopath.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
A little bit like Dexter, in which I don't think I have real emotions. I just don't kill anyone.
Well, if you ever start killing people, I mean, this is something we can talk about off of the,
Oh, go
off
for
the
it.
show. But if you ever start killing people, if you want to bring me in on this, let me know about it.
Okay.
I won't turn you in, but let me draw comics depicting like your daily life. I'll change your name, change the names of the victims, so it'll be like biographical, yet
Right.
I can sell it as fiction.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll write itself.
I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You should probably think of like a pseudonym to
Oh yeah.
to do it under now, since we've just talked about this.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
No,
I
I'm not gonna kill him.
Okay. Now I'm really bummed. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll start with Rebecca.
Okay. Yeah. Go. I don't know who that is.
You've been dating her for 6 months.
Oh, Kathleen. Actually, you know what? I don't know if did I say this. Kathleen may be going bowling this Tuesday.
Yes, you did tell me that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
All right.
Lady Bowler. We've had a couple in the past, but
One of them was the girlfriend of a criminal.
because the criminal's old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other?
I think Lauren used to go. Lauren used to
It
go.
was way before my time.
Okay. Well, yeah, she used to bowl. Who else? Who else of the lady persuasion? I can't remember.
Jane Garofalo?
Well, she only showed that one time
Okay.
because Ryan annoyed the hell out of her.
Yeah, well, that's why I've stopped going.
But but yeah, no, I'm excited. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Just don't like bowling with kids.
Yeah. I don't, as
Or Joe.
As long as there's nachos and beer, I don't even care if the bowling lane.
Jeremy.
I don't care if there's potholes on the bowling lane.
Kathleen. I don't like any of those people.
We actually said her correct name. It's the first time. You're like, I'm gonna pull a random name out of the hat. Kathleen. I'll just pull that one out.
I kid.
Speaking of correct names, I found this out the other day.
I want you to be aware that I'm kidding.
No, I know. Okay, everyone knows.
All right.
The artist of the mini comic When You're in Indiana,
Yes.
a fourth of our listenership.
Yes.
Uh,
You found out how to actually
I
pronounce
found
it?
out. I emailed him and asked him to phonetically spell or give me a rhyming word,
Yes.
and he said he just spelled it as it sounds. It's Dins.
Okay.
Like, sounds like with
Rins.
a Z.
With a Z.
Yeah.
Rins.
It's Dins. Yeah,
Dins.
Kurt Dins.
Kurt Dins.
But he said he's thinking about just dropping it and being like Kurt. He said,
Right.
just like Seth and Jason and those kind of guys.
I was looking at the sketch you got me by him for. This is not really a sketch, but the commission
Yeah.
you got me for my birthday from Kurt. He doesn't. Well, he signed it Kurt, but then he has.
A big D in the background.
Well, he has the Dead Kennedys logo right next to it.
It kind of is. Hey, you're totally ripping him off. No, but the reason I brought him up too is he has been recently commissioned to do a page in the Fantastic Four #9 project.
Sweet.
So he may be working on it as we speak. Who knows?
That's awesome. So that makes now.
I counted. I thought it was only 8. It's going to be number 10
Yeah.
out of a 24-pager.
Well, we have 9 currently up on the site.
Yeah.
Although didn't
Do we
Pat
really?
do one?
Wow. Then we.
No, we only have 8 on the site. I'm
Okay.
sorry. All right.
I was because I've got 2 in the bag.
Yeah. Pat has one that we still have yet to post.
My friend Chris has one too.
Chris, although you said you were waiting for him to redo it.
I convinced him that I think it's great.
Okay.
And he's just second guesses himself on everything.
As we all tend to.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm never going to redraw it. And I was like, it's great. I think it's good like it is. And I don't know what you're talking about. And so, he's like, oh, it's fine. Go ahead and use it.
Okay, so myself and Pat and Chris, all friends of yours.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And also now we've got Jeffrey Brown and Kurt, who comic pros who you are friendly with.
I can rub elbows.
You can rub elbows with them.
We can't exchange socks.
Right.
Okay.
Don't see why we would ever want to with even me, Pat, or Chris.
Well, me and Doogie have accidentally worn each other's socks.
You and Doogie have a special relationship.
That
transcends foot odor.
Gender roles, yeah.
But, so then,
happy birthday, Doogie.
Happy birthday, Doogie, yeah. But the rest of the guys who have done pages for you, they're just, people you've commissioned.
Yeah, some people, I've met a couple of them, but some of them I've never even met.
You wouldn't consider that you have some sort of friendly relationship with them.
Right.
Be it one of, just exchanging kind words like you and Jeffrey Brown, or close personal friends like you and Pat.
That's right. Or you and I.
What?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's a plethora of people involved. I was like, where's this going?
And where what might one be able to find?
At fan49.guttertrash.net. Yeah. Yeah, fan49, the number 9.
Right.
Fan4. 4 as in the word 4.
Right.
So that way it doesn't look like fan49, because there's probably some
49ers fan.
Yeah, exactly. He's already got the site. Yeah, fan4, number 9.
Right.
But no number symbol.
Okay,
no word number.
Here we go. FANFOUR 9.guttertrash.net.
That's the numeral 9, not the words.
Jesus Christ!
But yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. You just revamped it. The site looks 100 times better than it used to.
Yeah, because Blogspot is a piece of ass. No, wait, it's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
It's a piece of ass.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
That's what we got now.
Yeah.
Guttertrash.net is a piece of ass.
Yes.
Check it out.
Blogspot, piece of shit. There we go. We have links on our site if you've gotten confused by all of those numbers and letters.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, go there. That's gutter trash. That's trash with a T. There's a silent H in there. Yeah. Good times.
So I mentioned that I've been going through all my comics and everything, and that's always a bad thing to do.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because I go through everything, and I'm like, oh man, I haven't read this in a while. Or, wow, I've never actually read this. And so, in between the piles that I'm making, to organize the thing, I'm also making other piles of, I'm gonna read this.
All right, and I'm gonna throw these away, and you get piles everywhere.
Well, yeah, the throwing away pile, that's usually just involved me tossing it across the room until it lands somewhere and remembering not to slip on it when I get up.
Right.
But, which I've done. But no, going through this, I found all of my Grant Morrison X-Men comics.
Oh, yeah.
It's I want to reread those. Pile. I found a book that new X-Men artist Igor Korty did after he got fired from Marvel.
Oh, yeah?
Called Smoke.
That looks a lot better.
Well, Igor Korty's work didn't look bad.
I thought it looked...
It
I thought it looked
rushed.
Yeah, it looked rushed.
But it was not bad. He did an issue in a week.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you and I can't get done a 6-page mini-comic in a year.
Yeah, that's true. What is wrong with us? We should be drawing instead of drinking while we're talking here.
That would be really hard to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we'd have... I don't think that'd make for an interesting show.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And it's a little dim in here anyway.
Well, there's that too.
It's romantic.
Well, there's that. That's why I'm playing footsie with you.
Yeah.
And your crotch.
Well, we are kind of like drinking beers within like 2 feet of each other in a dimly lit room.
Yeah.
That's kind of hot.
A little bit.
Okay.
But, yeah, we've been doing it for years now.
Yeah.
Whether we were recording it or not.
That's true. Very true.
What I'm saying is that your old house was not very brightly lit.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not. But you found stacks of stuff to read. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That way, like if there's a light week at, New Comic Day, you can just tear right into the new X-Men.
And, plus I've found like a couple things that, it's like, maybe I'll pick for a show.
That's cool.
Yeah, like, oldies that, I've read. I don't know if you've read them or not, but, I might pick them anyway.
Yeah.
Hell, even if you have, read them.
It's probably been a while.
Yeah. Like, I know one for sure that I found that I know you've read. And I'm not gonna pick it. Not for a while anyway, because, I'm not gonna just announce that and then pick it next time or whatever. Martial law.
Oh, yeah.
We should definitely do martial law at some point.
That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing. I was going through, because I've been drawing supervillain portraits, as you may have seen on my blog.
Yeah. No.
It's on the right side of the page.
Yeah.
But I was looking through for supervillains, and I found a martial law, and I was like, I should draw the Public Spirit.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll put him in there. I mean, he's a superhero, yet a supervillain.
Spoiler.
Oh, hello.
You do the Bagman, or Sleep Man.
Yeah, the bag on his head.
Yeah.
Crazy bag guy.
Yeah. Or from one of the other martial law books.
Kingdom of the Blind or
Kingdom of the
something?
Blind, The Private Eye.
Yeah. Oh, is that the guy with the red?
It's the guy with the big red eye.
Yeah. There's a plethora.
There's a plethora. Most of them are superheroes, though.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of martial law.
Yeah.
Is that he kills superheroes.
But some of them are like bad guys, even though they're heroes.
They all are.
Yeah. So they would tie in.
That's the point of martial law.
Yeah, it would tie in, though. I could draw them as a villain.
Yeah.
Comic book bad guys, whatever.
Right. But, yeah, because that's the point of martial law. Kills bad superheroes.
Right. Such a good book.
Yeah, very good book. Kevin O'Neill.
And Pat Mills. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I should pick a book for the next one. We should just stop the show.
Okay. Let's do that.
Unless you have anything pressing.
So we talked about, I pronounced Kurt's name. No, that was it. That's all I had on the agenda.
Alright, so, because I've been going through all my books and finding so many goddamn things that I want to pick for the show, I originally had a book picked. And then I kept thinking, I should pick this instead. But, sticking to my guns. I'm picking the book that I originally thought of like a week ago before I started cleaning.
Okay.
I Kill Giants.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Who's that by?
That is by Joe Kelly, the writer, and J.M. Ken Nikamura.
Yaphet Kotto?
Yaphet Kotto.
Okay.
Yes.
Sweet.
Published by Image.
Yeah. Yeah, they're turning that fledgling company. They're going to survive, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to pull through.
I think that Spawn thing is going to really take off. I think we're going to see good things out of that.
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane guy.
Yeah.
Here's a Canadian, so that could be a detriment.
Is he the one that was working on Infinity Inc.? I know the name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
that is what he is best known for.
Okay, cool. Yeah, looks good.
Alright. I got nothing else.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Gutter Trash can be downloaded at www.guttertrash.net, iTunes, Podcast Alley, and Feedburner. You can also find us at myspace.com/guttertrash_net, seanborn.net, and buyerbewarecomics.blogspot.com. Contact us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. We'll see you next time.